Touchdown Friday Night is sponsored by these local businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday. Hey, we're back. One of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina, and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins along with my tag team partner, Nick Dugan. And tonight, folks, we're packed. 17 games on the show, so we're going to get this party started with our Pisgah Roofing Top Tackle of the Week. Nick?
Top Tackle of the Week is sponsored by Pisgah Roofing.
Kenny, our top tackle of the week comes from the Model City DB and Farragut. The Admirals are back to pass. Keziah Steele comes literally flying into the backfield to make a leaping sack. He was looking for that pass deflection, but instead he brought down the quarterback for a loss. I mean, off the top rope flying in. Looks like it. Steele earns our top tackle of the week, Kenny.
You're right. Thanks, Nick. Two teams that looked a whole lot different than they did in week one met for the second time this season when Dobyns-Bennett hosted Farragut. This time the season was on the line in the first round of the playoffs. Great night and crowd at J. Fred Johnson Stadium for this contest. After a rough first half, the Indians' Jackson Sensabaugh, always a Sensabaugh at DB, gets a second win, but a long pass to Peyton Franklin, who book it into the end zone. The Tribe was up 13-10. Tribe keeps it at that. Sensabaugh hands off to Tegan Begley, who loop around the Admirals and roll into the end zone. They extend their lead to 20-10. Fourth quarter, Admirals still have some fight. Corbin Hobson passes off to Henry D., who'll slip past everything the Tribe throws at him. The score is now 35-16. That D can run. Finally, Hobson will go for the pass, but here comes the Tribe's Peyton Franklin with the interception. Admirals will try and stop him, but he is way too quick, bypassing everyone that is thrown at him, and he makes it all the way to the end zone. I think they call that a pick six. And Dobyns-Bennett advances to the second round as they go on to beat Farragut.
The team, the guys in the locker room, the coaching staff, they believed in it, and that's all we need is those guys to believe. And so, you know, we come out, we practice, we got better every day, and that's just that's a tribute to the guys. That's a tribute to the coaches. Really proud of this team.
I mean, the first half we came out a little sluggish. Went into halftime. Everybody knew we could come out and play better. We've been in a position like this before. Everybody came out and knew we had to get the job done.
You know, I mean, we went into half. Not much was said. Not much needed to be said. We all knew what was at stake here, and we just weren't ready for it to be over. And we've had a good week of practice, and we just put all that into the game plan and just went out there with a different type of energy, and it showed.
We're going to get a better script writer. It was Sykes, not Sensabaugh, there with the pass for the Indians as the quarterback. Dobyns-Bennett, big win tonight, beating Farragut, who's never won in Kingsport. That's hard to believe. That final 42-24. And it was Knox Halls over Morristown West 21-14. In Greenville, the Green Devils put on a show for the fans as they led the Knox Carter Hornets going into the third at 28-0. Caden Ball fakes the handoff. He fools everyone and our cameraman. Anderson gets the ball, breaks free on the run to get the first down and then some for the Devils. Anderson tries to continue but is forced out by the defense continuing the possession. Ball hands it off to Carson Quillen. That's right, semifinalist for Mr. Football. He scores a touchdown to become the all-time leading scorer for Greenville High. Devils up 34-0. Ball this time looking down the field for the open man with the throw. He finds Taryn Clarity all the way downfield with another first down for the Green Devils. Ball looks this time to pass again. Anderson makes the catch and escapes the clutch of the defense to gain another touchdown for the Green Devils. And it was all Greenville tonight. They went on to win easily over Knox Carter by the final of 56-7. Tellico Plains ending the season for South Green tonight, 30-28. Up in Mountain City, the Johnson County Longhorns hosted the Roadrunners, beep from Austin East. So the very first drive of the game, Austin East is driving. The freshman quarterback, Nehemiah Jackson, finds his big tight end up the seam for the big game. A few plays later, they're going for it on fourth down for the Longhorns. Stops them for a turnover on downs. On the ensuing drive, running back Jay Stout takes a handoff, finds the hole, and he's going to pick up 8 yards. They would go 3 and out, however, and Austin East wastes no time. Senior running back Michael Gladney bursts through the line, makes a couple of defenders miss for the 20-yard gain. Now the first play of the second quarter, they're going for it on fourth and down again, and again they get stuffed. Austin East went on to win that final tonight, ending the season for Johnson County 25-13, Gatlinburg-Pittman winning tonight 24-17. In Irwin, the Unicoi County Blue Devils travel to take on our Union County Patriots, taking on Unicoi County Blue Devils. First quarter, Gunnar Peterson takes a snap, tosses it to Blaze Rice on the jet sweep. He gets around and cuts upfield as the Blue Devils strike first in this one. Devils have it again, this time Branson Salts. No Pepper takes a handoff, runs outside, powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Unicoi County takes a 21-0 lead still in the first quarter. Devils have it again. This time Peterson slings it over to Alex Lanningham. As we go to the board, it looks like this. That final tonight, big win for Unicoi County, 56-16. Nick?
Kenny, the Cleveland Blue Raiders travel to Science Hill to take on the Toppers in the third quarter. It's Science Hill leading 14-13. Quarterback Spencer Taylor. Play action. Looking for Zane Huff. Well, he's got him wide open in the end zone. It's 20-13. Toppers still in the third. They had the ball again in the Wildcat formation. Baylor necessary. Rolling out right and finds Huff. Another touchdown for him as Science Hill extends that lead. 27-13. But it's the fourth quarter now, and the Toppers trailing 28-27. And it's all but one for Cleveland, but the snap here goes awry into the backfield. Great hustle from Elijah Bell-Navis. And Science Hill, second chance. They go downfield. No timeouts, Kenny. They get the fire drill field goal to go. Easton Miller trails it for the win. Science Hill goes on to get the victory, 30-28.
You know, they got an onside kick, had two great drives, and we thought they had finished us right there at the end, but our kids hung in there. Something good happened to us, and not a lot of good things happened here in the last four quarters, so we finally got something to win our way.
So everyone's making it out as if I won. I got us the win. I did not. I had one play out of a whole four-quarter game, but it was insane. It was a moment of my life for sure.
Don't give up. Just keep going. I couldn't give up on the play, and I had to keep going, sir.
So again, that final tonight in the 6A matchup, 30-28. The Toppers move on to round two. Rockwood over Cosby tonight, 27-18. Down the road in Region 1 4A, Elizabethton battling Knox Fulton in a first-round matchup. The Cyclones trying to stay on the field in the first drive, fourth and short. Rhett Slagle hurdles, keeps it, and converts. But a second fourth down attempt later in that same drive. Well, this time it's going to get bottled up. Derek Smith comes up with the stop, going low. That's a turnover on downs. After a Fulton punt, Betsy's driving again. You know who it is. Jay Bird Wallen. The big pickup up the middle. The game was scoreless. Yeah, that's the sound effects. Thanks. But the Cyclones survive in the second half after a scoreless first half. Final tonight is 14-13. The Cyclones move on. Oliver Springs ending Cloudland season 65-6. All right, that's 6 games down, still 11 more to go. When we come back, first North Green cheerleaders help take us through.
W-I-G, go Green! Woo! Go Green! Woo! W.
Welcome back to the show. Tennessee High taking on Powell. Wheeler was in uniform but not see action in the first half. The Panthers deliver the first salvo. Jatilis Henderson scoops up the punt and watch the junior go. He makes his way to the far sideline, then across the goal line, and just like that, it was already 7-0. Wheeler may not have played, but this guy did. Jonte Dunn slithers through the line, and he's green all the way into the end zone. 14-0 as we go to the scoreboard. It looks like this. The season would come to an end tonight for Tennessee High. They lose 35-7. York Institute also ending the season for Hampton 42-8. The back-to-back 5A champs Knox West beginning its quest for a three-peat against David Crockett tonight. Wasting no time, Troy Patterson takes a sweep, runs untouched into the end zone, and just like that, it was 7-0. Wild play here. A.J. Wynn throws on the run. Looks like it's a broken play, but look at the left side of your screen. Chase Taylor hauls it in off the deflection, and then he's going to take it down the sideline for a big game. One more time right here before he's brought down. The season would come to an end for David Crockett tonight as they lose to the defending champions, double champions that is, that final 62-7. It was Sevier County over Knox Central 35-12. Cherokee on the road taking on Gibbs, opening in the postseason. The Eagles are already up big. Handoff goes to Brady Hughes. He weaves through the edge. Watched him turn on his wheels. Hughes is hiding behind the ref here, but he'll eventually reach the end zone for 38-3.
That's an extra blocker.
That should be interference. The run game continues to work for the Eagles. First time is Tucker Ormby. He scampers into Cherokee territory. Gibbs gets the field goal. Eagles are on to the second round. They went on to win easily 41-10. They will face Greenville the next time these two teams get together. Nick?
Kenny, thanks. Down in Class 2A, Happy Valley earning the right to host a first-round game against Polk County. Late in the second quarter, Gabe McDougal dropping back to pass. He wants it all down the near sideline, but Matthew Maxwell cuts underneath the deep ball for the interception. This game goes to the half, tied up at 6. Opening kickoff in the second half, Kenny. Watch out. Wildcats to receive. They're going to pick this thing up on the fly. Mason Norman, though, he's going to get his hands in there. You know what he does.
There it is.
Rip it free. The Warriors are on top of it. They take over in enemy territory after a fake punt kept the drive alive. 3rd and goal, Tyler Berry crosses the plane. Did he get there? Yes, he did. HB takes the 13-6 lead, but they fall just short tonight as Polk County comes back to grab that win 14-13. It was Maryville over William Blunt, 49-24. Now going to North Green, the Huskies starting the second quarter against down, I should say, 14-0 against the Harriman Blue Devils. The Huskies looking to turn things around. Thomas Darnell, the pass to Brandon Weems. Weems shakes the tackle and then cuts through for a touchdown, puts him on the board 14-6. The Blue Devils, though, look to extend that lead. Cameron Anderson carries around the defense, some aggressive defending, but going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Harriman's up 20-7. Anderson going to go on another run off the snap here, takes it right through a wide open hole in the defense. It leaves them in the dust. It's another score to push the lead up to 26-6. As we head to the scoreboard, it looks like this. Harriman ending the Huskies' excellent regular season, 46-7. Alcoa looking for another championship, 56-21 over Pigeon Forge. Hey, that's going to do it for the action in Tennessee. When we come back, we'll head to Virginia. But first, the Abingdon Marching Band helps take us to break.
Welcome back to the show. Final Mountain 7 region game between Gate City and Ridgeview tonight. Wolfpack already up 7-0. Pack's Landon Yates hands off to Branson Honaker, and he's out of here, turning the Jets on, getting to the end zone. That touchdown extends the lead 13-0. Second quarter, the Devils' Zane Reed will attempt a long toss to the end zone, but here comes the Wolfpack's Alex Grant with the interception. Nearly slips past a whole host of Devils, but is ultimately brought down after making this catch. And Ridgeview would go on to win over Gate City tonight. That final 42-6. Grundy over Wise Central 58-24. Over in Abingdon, the Falcons welcome the Generals of Lehigh to Falcon Stadium. We picked this one up in the third quarter. Falcons leading 42-7. Junior running back Tyke Thompson gets the handoff, slides by the defender for the first down. On the very next play, Isaac Brooks rolls out, dumps it to his fullback, Isaac Doss, who does the rest, taking it up the sideline, finding the end zone after a block in the back, negates the touchdown, and he brings it back. As we go to the scoreboard, it looks like this. That final tonight, Abingdon over Lehigh, 49-7. Virginia High over Marion, 56-8. The Holston Cavaliers taking on the Chehowee Warriors. We picked this one up late in the first half. Holston up 7-6. Senior running back Luke Green takes a handoff, gets to the edge, and is off to the races. Takes it 45 yards, makes the last defender miss, gets into the end zone, 14-6 Cavs. On the next Warriors possession, junior quarterback Asher Chapman rolls to his left, finds junior running back Blake Robinson, who turns upfield for the first down. On the next play, they buy some time, and senior Rylan Williams crosses the midfield for a huge gain. As we go to the board, scoreboard looks like this. It was Chehowee losing to Holston 21-14. Eastside over Castlewood 51-0. Nick?
Kenny, thanks. Richlands Blue Tornado in town, in Bluefield that is, to take on the Graham G-Men. Blue Tornado coming out storming. A trick play. Trick play alert. Andrew Boyd to Jamie Capshaw, fires downfield to an open Gavin Whited for a big gain into the red zone. Richlands would get a lead to start as Braden Jones. How about 41 yards on the field? They got some kickers at Richlands, let me tell you. But it will be all for them because it was Graham the rest of the way. Dalton Roberts, a bullet through the air, and he hands this one to Richlands defender. Campbell Fix corrals it, gets to the outside, and with one block, he is gone to the house. We go to the board. Graham is all over the Blue Tornado tonight, 56-10. Was Thomas Walker 39, Jab Burton's 18. In Tazewell, the Bulldogs hosting Lebanon. Caden Boyd is going to get tripped up here, but the Pioneers still finding a way in. It's 7-0 early in favor of the visitors. Later, Tazewell's Chase McDonald trying to get away from the defense, but the ball is going to get punched out. Lebanon recovers. That would set up Michael Reese to confuse this defense. A little nice fake, and then Eli Cook crawling into the end zone for 6 more. Lebanon looked like they were going to win this one, but in double overtime, Kenny, a double overtime shootout. Tazewell comes back to win 62-61. Rycove 61, Twin Springs 6. A couple more scores for you here tonight as Rural Retreat falling to Honaker 48-33. Patrick Henry over Northwood 56-6. Hey, that's going to do it for our high school football coverage tonight. If there's a game or highlight you missed, you can head over to our website, WJHL.com. When we come back, Kenny wraps up today in sports. Stay with us.